Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakahach Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops, a great millstone that ruled well and taught us his truth, and that's worthy for double honors. To you, I want to say shalom, and shalom to the whole elect, scattered on the four corners of the earth. That's also present names of Yahweh, like Yahweh Shah daily. And to you, I want to say shalom. It's a brother Nakah. Come back with another edifying lesson. As always, this is exalting. It's going to be a little quick hit while, I'm at work, stuck at work. Battery went dead, but got to push up these lessons. But yeah, this video going to be based off a comment I've seen on this brother, Ghana page. Subscribe to his page. I'm actually go to it. Let's rock here. It is a GMS DC Ghana. He's from the main DC camp. He always bring out edifying lessons, and this lesson he was going to is we have to clean the house. Basically, just examining yourself as we get close to the Passover, because around these times, the Lord does a mighty work. But the main focus was on this comment that I seen up there the other day. There was a video posted like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, I believe. But I seen this comment, a particular comment, which kind of, pissed me off a little bit, but we know how a simple Jake is. So let's read it. This is from @FollowerWithDon. All of you that is focused on this white man's war is going to be stuck into that timeline. Meanwhile, other blacks, which is, nobody's black. Blacks just mean void of light. Are focused on positive healing and spiritual God, which he has a name. His name is Yahweh, and finances. This allows you to get your money up. For your negativity, you will be in a war at your door if your positive money will hit the floor. See, Jake, only thing he care about is fucking money, man. Like, Jake is fucking lost. And you will find a way out of all this, because come 2030, he got to have a fucking chariot. We're going to see shit that looks weird, including the politician being escorted off this planet. That's what they're trying to go out with a bang. First of all, we're already seeing weird shit. And second of all, you're talking about we focus on a white man's army, which is not white. He's really red. And third of all, that is part of prophecy. You see what I'm saying? That these damn devils is gonna go to World War III, and we just bringing out the edifying lessons about what's going on. Father of Don, you would know that, but you don't know that because you just some nigga on the comment board who just want to put his two cents in. One thing I want to tell you, you know, brothers and sisters, you got 2 ears, one mouth. Listen more and talk less. You don't need to put your comments everywhere, your 2 cents everywhere, off your feelings. But let's focus on what he said. Y'all all focus on the white man's war. Well, second of all, the self-proclaimed white man is Esau, and he is red. You see what I'm saying? And then we was told to watch diligently and measure the times. You see? Now let's get that. Let's get 2 Naturals 4, verse 6. No, 37, Salakia. By measure, he that measured the times, and by number, he have numbered the times. He does not move nor stare them until said measure be fulfilled. So we just measure the times diligently, being patient, right? And then the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh, told us to be occupied in prophecy. So basically, Jay, you already have a wrong nut mindset, which I already know that you got a nigga mindset. You talking about money. Money is gonna be done with. You see what I'm saying? Everything going digital. The book of Sirach 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, he is that occupied in meditation thereof, will seek out wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. So yeah, our job is to be occupied in prophecy, and that's part of prophecy. World War III is in Armageddon is right here around the corner. This is just the beginning of it. That's why we so occupied in prophecy of a so-called self-proclaimed white man's war. Because we know that Esau is the end of the world, but you would know that, but you don't know that because you don't, I guess, pay attention, and you just some random nigga on a comment board. Let's get the book of Sirach 24 and 23. This is the book of Sirach 24 and 32. My fault. Book of Sirach 24, verse 32. I will make doctrine to shine as the morning, and I will send forth her light afar off. I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy, and leave it to all ages forever. Behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all that I seek wisdom. So wait a minute. So prophecy is our main thing. We prophesy. Prophets of the Lord. Prophets just means speak before it happens. Did not the Heavenly Father say our job is to be watchmen for the house of Israel? All men who know this truth. Isaiah 62, verse 6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. What shall never hold their peace day nor night? Yet they make mention of the Lord. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, keep not silent. So we are like to watchmen. So what we see, we basically make lessons on, to warn the flock. Did not Yahushua said, feed my sheep if you love me, feed my lambs? What's that, John 21? So you niggas, man, I always see y'all comments on different comment boards, and you just don't understand what's going on. You basically, you in that worldly nigga mindset, man. And I used to have that mindset, get rich, die trying mindset. Niggas always worrying about money. Or whatever. It's coming around our time. But let's go ahead and speed up lesson then. Salaki. Feed my sheep. Currently, my damn car ain't starting. This is cold air. So I said, well, let me go ahead and push this lesson up because I know when I get home, it's probably late. Oh, yeah, I was there. John 21. Salaki, it just threw me off. John 21, verse 15. So when they have died, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Then these, he said unto him, yeah, Lord, knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lambs. He said to him again, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my sheep. He said unto him, third time, Simon, the son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said it unto him the third time, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, feed my sheep. So it's our job to feed the sheep and keep them occupied with prophecy and keep them up there with what's going on. And we know that Esau is the end of the world. That's who's in rulership. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. That's why we're doing all these news and prophecy lessons to keep the flock updated. 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So now it's very important, high time to not be distracted and be focused on what's really going on. You see? Now we go back to this comment. He talking about finances and all this shit. Well, let me tell you something. The finances is of the Lord. Let's go to the book of Sirach 11, verse 14. This is the book of Sirach 11, verse 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Love and the way of the good works are from him. You see? So all this money, you talking about get your money, yeah. Well, it's of the Lord. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. That's what we always thankful for our daily bread. And we seek for a kingdom to come. We not worrying about the money going on. And then on top of that, you talking about 20, 30. You trying to put a time and date when shit gonna hit the fan. Shit already hitting the fan. You see what I'm saying? But you wouldn't know that because you're not occupied in prophecy. Because you talking about 2030, you got the chariot. So your mind, so I'm thinking you put that chariot, you think that's gonna be our deliverance 2030. You don't know how long we're gonna be here. Let's go to Matthew 24, because it says that no man or angel knows the hour. You can't put a time on the Lord Yahweh by Shimmy Shah. What's Matthew 24 and verses where's it at, Salakia? 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So only Yahweh knows what time, what day, and he was sending his only begotten son back, Yahweh Shai, to come take his rightful throne back and destroy Babylon the Great. You see what I'm saying? Because this place is going to be destroyed, you know. But we know that this World War III is part of prophecy. You know, it's a part of Armageddon. I think it's what, Revelation 16. Let's go to it. But, you know, I'm not surprised from a nigga who would comment out on the comment board. Revelation 16, verse 13. In the Slakia, Revelation 16, verse 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs. The spiritual house is Vatican City, the military power of Washington, D.C., and the financial power is London, England. Came out of the mouth of the dragon, and came out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the... For there are spirits of the devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings on the earth, and the whole world gather them to the battle of the great day of the Most High Almighty. And what's that going to be that battle? Who the devils of the earth? The self-proclaimed white man Esau. He's in rulership right now. As I read to you in 2 Ezra 6 and 9. Behold, I come as a thief. Bless him that watcheth keep his garment, lest he walk and be naked. They see his shame. And he gathered them together to a place called Hebrew tongue Armageddon, which is Armageddon. You see, and he doing that, what? In the land of the east, not east, but Western Asia. You know, over there in Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, you see? But, you know, if you in prophecy and you occupy, you will know what's going on. Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat. And I will plead with them there for my people, for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among all nations and parted my land. You see, and we at this over times again. This is why World War III going to start, because it's what they did to us. So this is why we occupy in this so-called self-proclaimed white man's army, you know, and keeping you updated, because it's faith boosters to see these times and what's really going on. What else we could get? Yeah, so I'll cover everything. Yeah, talking about you worrying about the war is negativity. Nah, that's politics worrying about the war. To keep watch and being diligent, you know. Including the process will be escorted off this planet. That's why they're trying to go off with the bang. Yeah, it could happen about a short time, but really, America is going to be destroyed. In reality. I think it was this Jew 1, 3. No, actually, let's get Revelation 1 and 3. That's another one I thought about. Blessed is he, this is Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things that is written thereof, for the time is at hand. So the time is at hand, man, for you to be occupied in the prophecy. We don't got time for no other distractions and stuff like that. You know, we right there at the end. Let's get like I'm on the fly. You know, I'm trying to think. It's freezing out here. Let me think of another scripture. I think it's Luke 19. Let me say, keep occupied till I come. Luke 19. Yeah. So this is Luke 19, verse 13. He called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds, said to them, occupy till I come. And how we been occupied? We've been occupied by these prophecies. You see what I'm saying? Watching diligently and searching. You see, that's what the second interest. Now, verse 1. He, 2 Ezra 9, Uh, Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me and then said, measure thou the time and diligently in itself. And when thou seest the part of the sons pass, I will have told thee before. Then shall they understand that is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he hath made. So we seeking the diligent time, we measure the time diligently. We're looking up for these signs. And then the war, the so-called white man's war you're talking about, is a sign of the end. You see? That's one of the major prophecies that have to come to pass. World War III, and people turned on Babylon the Great and destroying this place. Let's get Revelation 17. I know I'm everywhere, but I'm trying to squeeze a lot of information in a short amount of time. Let's start at the top. Revelation 17, verse 1. And there come out 7 angels with the 7 vials, talking with me, saying, come hither, I will show you the judgment of the great whore who stood of many waters, who the great whore, Babylon the Great, which is known as America, whom the kings of the earth have commanded fornication, inhabitants earth have made them drunk with wine of fornication, because everybody want to be like Babylon the Great. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is likening to it, this Western culture style. So he carried away with the spirit in the wilderness and saw women set upon scarlet-colored beasts, and scarlet color is another, and that's another description for red also, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the women arrayed in purple and scarlet color, decked with gold, precious and stones of pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination for this of her fornication. And her forehead was named written, Mystery Babylon the Great, mother of harlots, abomination on the earth. You see? And this is Babylon the Great. And the reason why it's going to be destroyed, because not only what they did, but the Edomites is over here who control Babylon the Great. And also the wickedness and what stuff is going on with. Let's get a Revelation 17, verse 17. We start 15. He said unto me, thou was which thou sawest with the whore sit of our peoples and multitudes of nations and tongues, and 10 horns thou sawest up upon the beast. These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And who's the other 10? It's the other nations who come against the small hats, which is the who's in the Holy Land, and Babylon the Great, which is known as America, because what America doing, everybody, the Heavenly Father is going to put the spirit on them to turn against America. And this place is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. That was burn her with fire. For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill His will, to agree to give the kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High should be fulfilled. You see, and the women which saw the great city, which remember the kings of the earth. And everybody is on witness the destruction of Babylon the Great. If you go down to here, lament for Babylon, Revelation 18:9. And the kings of the earth who committed fornication live deliciously with her, and she shall bewail her, and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Saying afar off, fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city of Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come. Because it's going to take Yahweh Shah 1 hour to destroy this place. Not only with the nuclear destruction, but with the chariots. You see, and that's mainly like the main thing what's going to happen inside here. Because all these other cities, the reason why they're going to cry and lament, because, all the resources and trades have they made and deals they made with Babylon is going to be destroyed. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's the main thing about the lesson. What else? Yeah, that's mainly it, Like I said, you don't want to have this mindset. This really for edification. Say, this a nigga in the world mindset. Always worry about finances and you get your money up. That's not important, man. And we don't even have real money. Real money is of the earth. What's that? Is that? I think a book of. Let me see something. 24. I think it's a book of Sirach 24 again. We're talking about the earth. Let me see. I can see the scripture, but I can't think of it. I can't find it. But like I said, the earth is the real resources: land, people, gold, or it's the real money. we're not even dealing with real money, bro. And let's get Matthew 6 to close up with this. And plus, we don't worry about we ain't worrying about getting our money up. We worry about getting our spirit up. You see what I'm saying? Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge is the stability of that times. You see what I'm saying? And the fear of the Lord is knowledge, roughly paraphrasing. This is Matthew 6, verse 11. Give us this day our daily bread. We are content of what we have. You know, bless us through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're not seeking to get on money. We're seeking to get our spirits up. Again, build up for these times to come. See, Father the Don, you in a wrong mindset, bro. You talking we focus on the white man's army. Nah, that's part of prophecy. We gotta watch diligently and watch the news and see what's going on and keep the flock updated what's going on and how it can impact, you know. Because Yahweh Shai did say watch and pray. What's that, Matthew 28? I think it's 28. Let me see. Watch, pray. Come on. Pray. I know it's in Matthew. I might be wrong. I said, well, I thought watch your purpose in Matthew 24. I thought, is it 24 or 28? If not, I'll just get the 1 Peter 7:1. I can't really think right now. I thought it was in Matthew 28 where it said watch and pray. It's all good. Let's get 1 Peter 4:7. I don't know. That's a good one. And then we'll close it out with this one, I guess. I think I already just established all the questions and stuff like that. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of these things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. You see, and that's what we should be doing. You see what I'm saying? We should be diligently. You know, 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a wrong line, walking about seeking who he may devour. And that's one thing you had, right? Because they're trying to go over for bang because they had nothing but a short time. But everything else, man, you're going up. You should be occupied in prophecy and watching it and being diligently. You see what I'm saying? And money, we not even making real money, bro. That's just a simple paper, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because we know that we're coming in the days that money ain't gonna matter. But hey, you know, whatever, Jake. You know, but Lord, when we finally edify, I'm going to close it out. Hopefully, you got something from it. I want to give all glory, praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Shalom.